How many of you got a lot of knowledge that isn't creating any power? How many of you know some very intellectual individuals at a university or at a college or at a public place, public school? They got a lot of knowledge, but they don't have very much power. Well, guess what I'm talking about? Knowledge is potential power. But what is the real power is proximity. Because there are 4 basics in order to create that power. Number 1, write this down. Surround yourself with the community or the individual or the people or the company that have the physical results of what you want to create in your life.
So if you think that you can't, or you think that you can, as we've all heard, is you're probably right.
What is the change you're going to create? What is the impact you're going to have? Does that make sense? So when you think about if you're being a great leader, it's not about how cool you look. Does that make sense? It's about what is the change you're making.
Because if they can build trust with you, be like, oh my goodness, this person's given me so much value. I trust them. They know what they're talking about. Then they might send you a DM. Hey, I actually had one more question. I didn't want to post it publicly. Great. Then you have a lead. Start to talk with them.
Is it resources or is it what? It's resourcefulness.
The cool thing is most people deal with the surface, motivation, emotions, actions. With this, we're flipping it. We're going underneath the soil. We're going to your values, your beliefs, your identity. That's at the core. Those are the things you want to focus on that then cause that domino effect that would lead to change at the top.
So just start aligning with other people in your market that you're like, hey, let's create some value for people.
Now, if you plan on being in the real estate industry for the next 20 years, you can count on everything to be different again. In 20 years, we will be looking at 2021 and we'll be laughing. It's difficult to think about this, but try to think how the industry looked 20 years ago and how different it is today.
I want to be able to build enough residual wealth that my great-grandchildren are taken care of.
Give them a hand, everyone. We call that generational wealth. How many of you guys want to make sure that your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, and your entire family name changes the trajectory because of the wealth you've been able to create? Not only the money you've been able to acquire, but the principles you've been able to instill in the future of your posterity. How cool would that be, yes? Awesome.